Hello and welcome to the channel Autumn's Boutique. I am Autumn and this is going to be episode 3 of Tackling My TBR. I'm so excited for this because this is going to be, I think, my first themed video. I think I attempted to do a theme episode 2, I can't exactly remember, but I did not stick. So this is going to be my first themed and I'm super excited because it is going to be reading as many of my mass market paperbacks as I can. What a mass market paperback is just like these little, like, very small mass produced paperbacks. And they are originally meant, I think, to be like pocket sized books and you can just like drop them in your purse. They mostly sell these at like airports and everything. And I have so many because this is how my historical romances come, but I also have like some cozy mysteries in forms. I have regular like mysteries, although I think this is not exactly a mystery. But yeah. And then I have some like full-on suspense thrillers, I think. I got this for free at Barnes & Noble one year, so. And then I have so many like historical romances and like regular contemporary romances in mass market form, and so and a lot of them are unread. I think the majority of my mass market paperbacks are unread, so I think this is just gonna be perfect. I currently have 52.7% of my bookshelves read, which is pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that number. So I'm hoping that I can fly through as many of these as I can. This is going to be Monday through Thursday this week. It is only going to be 4 days. But yeah, I'm hoping I can fly through as many of these as possible. But yeah, that's all for right now. And I will update you periodically throughout the next 4 days on what I read. And yeah, that's all for now. See you in a minute. Hello, it is Wednesday night. I don't think I've updated anything since I started this vlog. I'm sorry about that, but I'm trying to catch up the last 2 days of this 4-day readathon type thing, and I do have some news. I have finished my first book for episode 3 of Tackling My TBR, so I started with 52.77% and now I'm at 53.0% of books read, and I'm really happy. Unfortunately, didn't exactly love this book. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 stars because it has so many good things about it. So many good things. It's just the fact. Okay, so also, first of all, I mentioned, because this was a part of my TBR jar pick, and it's the 3rd book in the series, in the Reluctant Royal series by Alyssa Cole. And I said in the TBR video that I think you can read these as standalones. You can't. I read the 2nd book, and the 2nd book was the introduction of our female lead, and then the 1st book is the introduction of our male lead. I didn't read the 1st book, so I was quite confused as to who the heck this guy was, but I kind of like pieced together bits of it throughout the book. I was still like left kind of confused every now and again because something would just be said with no background information, but it's fine. I still really enjoyed it. Just my only gripe is that during like the steamy scenes, our female protagonist would constantly refer to their private bits as eggplant emoji and peach emoji, and that was so distracting for me. I literally hated that so much. And also, there was the phrase ooh la la way too many times in this book during steamy scenes, and like it was just so distracting to me. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars because there are so many good things about this book too, though, and it was super enjoyable other than the steamy scenes. And I don't know, I really recommend this series, but I also recommend you read them in order, unlike me. But yeah, because I think there's more books out in this series as well. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's more than just 3 books in the Reluctant Royal series. So I am currently, since then, I've picked up Water Tales by Alice Hoffman. which is a bind-up of 2 books, one being Aquamarine, which is one of my favorite movies from my childhood. I absolutely love that movie so much. And actually, I think I'm gonna do a video discussing book Aquamarine and watching the movie Aquamarine, like back to back, because I think that would be very fun. So, but that would probably be like a little further down the line, just because I'll want to like reread this and like annotate it properly and just kind of like, you know, get those thoughts and feelings like correct, as opposed to, since, because it's been a decent bit since I watched the movie. And also Indigo, I've never heard of Indigo before, but I've owned this book for a little while now, because I purchased it back when I was living in Maryland, which I purchased it when I was back when I was living in Maryland, which was like over 3 years now, but it would have been longer because I had this on my shelves when I first got my Billy bookcases. So it's been a while that this has been on my shelves, and I'm finally picking it up, and I'm really liking it so far. I'm already 40 pages in, and I'm really enjoying it. It's very it has a lot of that like sentimental drive to it that like I'm getting from the movie, because it is one of my favorite movies ever, and I love that. And I'm so excited to read Indigo too, because I have no idea what it's about, but I think it's another mermaid story, and I love mermaid stories, and clearly Alice Hoffman knows how to write good mermaid stories, considering they created Aquamarine, so I'm really excited for this. But yeah, so I'll get to reading tonight, and then tomorrow is my last day of tackling my TBR episode 3, and I am planning on, because I have the audiobook for Suddenly You by Lisa Kleypas, and I actually just started it, but I only read the preface, or prologue. I think they call it prologue in this book. Yeah, I only read the prologue, so I'm like 10 pages in. I am planning on picking this up because it's only a 9-hour audiobook, and I tend to read romance audiobooks at like 2.5 times speed, so I have a feeling I could fly through this tomorrow as well. Yeah, we'll see, and I'll update again tomorrow, obviously, so bye for now. Hello. Okay, so it is Thursday, and so yeah, I just wanted to come in and update because last night I read all of Water Tales by Alice Hoffman, which included Aquamarine and Indigo, and I really liked this. It was really good. Both of the books together are extremely short. They're combined, it's still under 200 pages, and like the font is massive, so they were both really short books, and I feel like that is the one thing that I did not like about it, because it is incredibly short. Like, a lot happens in such a small amount of time, so yeah. But I mean, it was still really enjoyable, and I really liked it, and I do think I am gonna do a video discussing like the differences and similarities between the book and the movie of Aquamarine, because I feel like it would be fun. And then last night I had started the audiobook for Suddenly You, like I mentioned. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that, but I barely got like 10 pages in, I think. But I have been listening to it on and off while editing this morning, and I am on page 71 now. Well, I'm about to read 71, and I'm really liking it so far, although this is kind of a chunky book, and I didn't have enough time, like as much time as I thought I was going to have today. So there is a possibility that I just won't finish this book. Oh, by the way, this took me from a 53.0% up to a 53.3%, I think. So yeah, doing pretty well. If I get over halfway by tonight of this tonight, then I think I might try and finish it tomorrow morning, and then I might include that in. But yeah, that's my little update for right now. Okay, so it is Friday. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore in the last clip. In all fairness, I wore it. I literally threw the shirt on to film that clip and then immediately took it off. So it's clean. It's clean, I promise you that. But yeah, okay, so change of plans for this little readathon because I haven't actually done much reading. Like, I got 2 books finished, which I'm actually pretty proud of. I'm pretty happy with that. But okay, so the reason why I wanted this to be done on Thursday is because today, Friday, I am going to visit my brother, sister-in-law, niece and nephew with my sister, and we're gonna go from Friday to Sunday. So it's not gonna be a long trip at all, but I didn't really want to have this video running while I'm there, you know, but I am about, I don't know, I'd say a little under halfway through Suddenly You, and I'm really enjoying this, and I want to finish it before I finish this video, and I think I'll be able to read some during the car ride. I might be able to read some during the car ride, and then like while my niece and nephew are asleep, like, or taking naps and everything, I could read a little bit, you know, here and there, just if there is downtime while I'm there. So I'm gonna bring this with me. I might not update anything while I'm there, and I'll just update when I get home. But I do think I am gonna bring this with me and extend this video until Sunday, until I get back on Sunday, just to see, hopefully I can accomplish reading this book. I don't know, we'll see, obviously we'll see, but yeah. So I will be updating again, and I also realized that I haven't filmed a lot. Like, I haven't taken a lot of b-roll. I haven't really like had too many like sit down conversations. So this video is going to be kind of on the boringer side, so I'm sorry about that, and that's kind of why I'm extending it till Sunday, just so maybe I can get a little bit more b-roll, and maybe I can, like, you know, just kind of add to this video more, because I feel like it's kind of lacking substance. I mean, I feel like my last 2 tackling my TBRs have been better than this one, so that's just kind of why I'm extending it. But yeah, so yeah, although that being said, so last night I had planned my videos for July and August, and I started planning September, and I have my tackling my TBR episode 4 is gonna be a big one, and I'm literally so excited for it. And it's gonna take a decent bit of time to do because it's quite an ambitious tackling my TBR, and I'm literally so excited for it. Literally so excited. That is it. But yeah, so I'm gonna be extending this to Sunday in hopes that I can finish this book. It is kind of chunky, and I have been listening to the audiobook for most of it, like a couple chapters here and there I would pick up and physically read, but for the most part I've been listening to the audiobook. But I think I might physically read the rest of it. I don't know, we'll see. That's it for right now, and I will update you again in a little bit. Hello, so it is Tuesday. This video has gone on definitely longer than I intended, but this morning I did finish Suddenly You by Lisa Kleypas, and I figured why not count it, just because. And now my percentage, I'm at 203 of 379, I think. I now am at 203 books read of 379 total. So that is 53.56%, which I'm really happy with. But also, I do want to mention, I was going through my list today, and I realized there are a few books, like a handful of books on that spreadsheet that I have previously unhauled, and I guess I just never took them off of that sheet. So before I hop into episode 4 and like continue on with this series, I am gonna just kind of like completely go through that list and make sure it's accurate and just make sure everything's correct, because I feel like, because I'm pretty sure my percentages would have been higher this round if I had actually gone through and taken those books off of the list, although I might have forgotten to add a few books then as well. So it's just kind of like a, I don't know, thing, you know, but I am going to go through and check it before I do the next episode of Tackling My TBR. I don't have time today to do it, and I really want to edit this vlog, or finish this vlog and start editing it, so I'm gonna save that for the next round of Tackling My TBR. Just as a little recap, the first book I finished was A Prince on Paper by Alyssa Cole. This put me at 201 books read of 379 for a percentage of 53.0. And then I finished Aquamarine, well, jokes. I finished Water Tales by Alice Hoffman, which was book 202 of 379, and that put me at a percentage of 53.3%. And then lastly, Suddenly You by Lisa Kleypas, which was 203 of 379, which put me at a percentage of 53.56%. So I'm really happy with that. Over half of my books are read, and potentially more, depending on how many books I have already unhauled and that are still on that list. So I'm definitely going to go through that sometime soon before I start the next episode, just to like clarify, you know, and make sure I have like the right numbers. So yeah, these are the 3 books I read. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I do know that this was kind of on like the slower side for my Tackling My TBR episodes, but I have really big plans for the next one, so I'm sorry that this one's kind of boring, but the next one should hopefully be amazing. So fingers crossed. Sorry. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in another video very soon. I post every Tuesdays and Fridays. And if you want to check out my reviews for all 3 of these books, I am currently putting reviews on Goodreads, and by the time this video is up, they should be out by then. So yeah, go check them out if you want to hear my thoughts and feelings about these books. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!